Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. Yes indeed, it is A_RuneHawk back from the dead. Hello, how are you guys? I hope you're well. I apologize, I've been in the dark for so long. It's like this every summer. It's hot, it's busy, I gotta stay low to the ground, but I have been able to take my foot off the gas a little bit, wind down with some Slice and Dice, and we're back. We're back today. Today in particular, I am very motivated because I just came off the back of my first brutal, that's right, brutal victory after 6 attempts. I was dabbling in unfair a little bit, as you can see, racked up a few wins there, but went into brutal. Should I talk about it? I will talk about it. Let me talk about the run. If you're not interested in hearing about the run, I'll probably leave a timestamp to where you can skip that and just start the video proper. But yeah, I just finished this. Let me history. Look at this situation here. So this is the final board state, if you will. Curse from the onset. The main one was Slime Horde. So this is a 12-point curse. Let me back up a little bit actually, because in brutal you have to take like 23 points of curses. In hard it's 4. Oh wait, I think it's slightly different depending on if you have myriad options or not. I do have it. Myriad options is an options in the menu where you have to take 1 extra point of curses, but you have more options available. So I have that on. So in hard, I have to take 5 points. In unfair, I have to take 11 points. In brutal, it's like 23 points. So it's like ridiculous. So this is the main thing, Slime Horde. Add 10 slimelets to each fight. I saw this. And then I saw my eye was drawn to Essence Thief. So this was a blessing that I picked, which all monsters upon death give me 1 mana. So you can kind of see the sort of game plan here. I was using my slime farm to generate me mana. So if I bursted a slime down, it only cost me 1 mana, right? So that, and also, if you're familiar with how the reinforcement system works in this game, is that the battlefield obviously has a limited number of units that can spawn, right? When there's additional units, they're called reinforcements, and they're just like hidden at the top of the screen, and they don't come down until there's space to come down. So that with that knowledge, I was using the slimes as sort of like a buffer to keep other mobs out. So I was adding additional curses, because the other thing I had to take from the jump was boss curses 3. So before every boss fight, I had to choose a tier 3 curse. And whenever I could, I chose the option to add even more units, because the effects of which weren't actually felt for a while, right? I was able to kind of take my time, farm up some mana, farm up some slimes, and only really call these units in when I was ready, really. So that was like the sort of bread and butter game plan. Summoning circle as well, like more summon stuff. Like I didn't really care, right? Because I had this shield really of slimes. And then for the mid game, the hero really was called Dara, I want to say. Yes, definitely Caldera. I'll pull him up on screen here. Where's this guy? He's actually my most picked tier 2 blue. So this is a 3 mana spell, 2 damage to all damaged enemies. So I was setting up pings. I had Juggler 2 in the mid game, so you can kind of see how that comes together. Pinging different units, getting them all lined up and prepared for Scald. So getting like huge amounts of value and just like wave clearing out through the mid game. And then by the end of it, the hero was actually curator with this rampage side. So basically every time I rolled this in any fight, I started the fight with like 12 mana, right? Because I would just rampage through all the slimes for free. I got triple shuriken at some point, so it became a 4 damage rampage, so I killed like the bones for free, wisps basically for free. So anyway, it was kind of like a perfect cascade of different effects. It all came together very well. The 23 points really weren't felt, and honestly, that's how you have to play. I would say the higher level curses. I'm talking like I'm an expert now in brutal. I'm not, but from my experience in unfair as well, the goal is basically to make the runs seem as close to normal as possible, right? At least that's the frame of mind that I approach these, right? It's like you pick curses in a way where it's like it's not really felt, or the fight might take a little bit longer, or might be a little annoying, maybe you can't roll as many dice or whatever, right? Maybe your sides are a little bit worse, but effectively it's the same normal game. That's the sort of frame of mind I use to approach higher difficulties, right? As opposed to like things like adding monster HP or increasing monster sides, damage sides, right? Or adding poison, like things that put you on a clock, right? Are very, very dangerous, very, very scary in these higher level I was about to say missions, not missions, game modes, runs. So that's something I try to avoid. So anyway, all that rambling aside, thank you for bearing with me all that. I just wanted to gush a little bit about my brutal mode. Wait, we have hell now. Hold on, this would be really funny. Hold on, let's take a look at this. This is not intended to be possible. I'm just having fun. Maybe it's beatable on some game modes, though. So this message from the dev Tan, This was also present in the Brutal run as well. 40. This is my first time opening this screen. You have to pick 46 points of curses here. So just for fun, let's take a moment and try to craft a hell run. Okay? Oh god, okay, so we have to pick are there even 46 numbers? Hold in, okay. Tough HP 4. All monsters take 2 damage at once to remove the inner 4 HP. So what this means, this is like, if a Bones has 4 HP, right, normally, this Bones would effectively have like 8 HP, right? It would take 4 bursts to remove instead of 2. Okay, well, that doesn't seem so bad. We're 16 out of 46. Sandstorm 2. At the end of each turn, 2 damage to all allies. That's okay. Well, if we finish in 1 turn, then it's not so bad. That gives us 33 points. Top and bottom, who needs those? And we're at 44 already. That's not bad. That's not bad. Summoning Circle, who cares? This is ridiculous. Who plays this game? Hold on, I want to see the leaderboards for this mode. Counts as a loss? I'll quit. There, we have to continue. Oh, we have to override it anyway. Ah, shit. 0% win rate in hell. Hell leaderboards. A 2 streak? That's the best people have done? They've done it twice back to back? Damn, I mean, I guess that is impressive. Doing it once even is impressive. What's brutal? Brutal is the 6th streak, huh? Unfair is 50. Hard is, oh, not that much difference from hard and unfair, huh? Interesting. Okay, sorry. Intro over, whatever. We will continue with just classic hard. Just classic hard for our recordings. We're gonna take it nice and easy. Because I want to chill with you guys. I want to hang out. If I play harder difficulties, like, as a recording, I'm not going to talk to you guys. Not because I don't want to talk to you guys, but because I'm going to get so dialed in. And I'm just going to be thinking in my head. It's not going to make for a good experience. Maybe later down the road, or if you guys want to see something like that later down the road, maybe. But for now, getting back into the swing of things, let's just take a nice vacation here in hard mode. And so the video begins proper. What is this? 7 minutes in? That's all right. That's all right. Fantastic 5 today are Thief, Ruffian, Squire, Healer, and Cultist. Although, I should probably save that introduction, because we don't know if we're going to reroll or not. Let's take a look at the curses here. Wow, I only have to choose one of these things, huh? That's so refreshing. Sorry, it's just like, not to like sound like on my high horse or anything, but after just coming down from my brutal victory, it's just like, man, I only have to choose, and I'm still gonna lose. That's the crazy thing, I'm still gonna lose. I'm pretty sure this is free, by the way. This is like, you don't choose like a 4-point curse per se, but before the first opening fights, you choose a tier 1 curse. Some of them, though, are deceptively difficult. You can always, by the way, take a look here in the modifier section. You can see curses from every level here. What is this? Quick nap. 90-point curse. First 3 turns, all heroes replace all sides with blank. It's just a quick nap. It's a 90-point curse. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, choose a curse. 2 less max mana, or Martyr. Must be equipped at death and +2 pips to the left 2 sides. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So currently on this board state, the only difference is that we can't hold 3 mana normally. We can only hold 1. That's okay. That is, I am perfectly fine with that. I like the starting team. It's a pretty solid starting team. Cultist is very, very good early. Probably one of the best, if not the best, tier 1 blue, in my opinion. Very, very strong. But yeah, all that rambling, introduction aside, over. Let me take a sip of water. I've just been yapping for like 8 minutes. Oh, knocked my mic as well. Hold on. Okay, we good. We're so good. I could even just kind of do this. Quick little turn 1 win. A very good omen. We have a choice between Rogue and Gladiator, so I'll try to go over a little bit about my thought processes as well. Not too much, because I have a tendency to yap and the video gets crazy long, but just because we're getting back into the swing of things. So, a lot of times I don't approach early decisions by which is the best hero, but sometimes it's like, which hero is going to raise my sort of floor for value, right? Which is the one that's going to patch up my weakest link in the operation, right? So like weak heroes like Scoundrel or Alloy, I'm looking to replace them right away. Thief is actually pretty decent. Ruffian's okay. So in this position, it's actually not too big of a gap, I think, power-wise. So kind of dealer's choice, I would think. Let's not think about it too much, and let's just pick up Gladiator. Yeah, I like that. Choose a curse. All allies with 1 or less HP and dying allies add pain to all sides. So basically, if you're on 1 HP, if you use anything, you die. Or big hitter 9. This is all monsters. They double the pips of all sides with 9 or more pips. So they have to have 9 pips already to be doubled, which doesn't sound that bad. You're like, okay, how many enemies really have 9 pips on their sides, right? And then you get to the hand, and then he cleaves you for 20 damage, and then you lose the game. So we're gonna take Sickly here. Out in the woods against a boar, a wolf, and a rat. The 3 musketeers. Let's not think too hard here. Very good. Squire is taking a bit of a beating here, but that's alright. We've got a nice 4 damage engage, which will pop into the board here. This, because you like. And the rat is really of no consequence. We can just pump damage into the the wolf rather. And by the way, we can only store the 1 mana. So normally I'd like to bank as much mana as possible. That's the general rule, but in this case, we cannot. Do I have lethal here? Didn't even check. I don't have lethal, but I'm too lazy to reroll. Hopefully. Okay. Emerald Shard. Gain the effects of all tier 2 items on other heroes, or Glass Helm. Plus 3 max HP, but death is permanent. Death is permanent. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Permanent. If I lose the character, the video is over. That's it. Let's do it. That sounds exciting. Choose a curse. Barrel Hoops. Must be equipped. 5 damage to adjacent allies upon death. Ah. So I could put both of them on one hero and, like, super protect him. Wow. I'm certainly not taking worst. I'm certainly not doing that. So, check this out. Cultist has 8 HP. HP very good on Cultist because he likes to hurt himself. This is very dangerous. If the thorns double 4 damage, eliminate. So eliminates will go to Thief then. So I have good odds. Plus Squire for redirect. So I feel pretty safe here. So Cultist is just like a time bomb. I cannot let this man die under any circumstances. He is El Presidente. We must keep him safe. We must keep him safe. These thorns must be dealt by the Thief and the Gladiator, so we can just roll for 2 damage. That's very good. That's very good. Yeah, I'm not really under any threat here. I can kind of just roll down. Let's just do something like this. Take it nice and slow. You could just punch one in here, set some up for 1 damage for... 1 damage for what? Nothing really. Squire. I'd rather just... We can just chill. We can just literally do nothing for a second. Oh, didn't realize that. He's going to flee. Just, again, for those of you who might not know, enemies flee when the health of your team, the combined health of your team, is 10 times more than the opponent. That's when they will flee. Medic and Sparky here. Losing Cultist early is kind of bad, I think. I'd rather keep Cultist for a little bit longer, especially with this additional 3 HP. It's a very, very good source of mana. That's my thinking here. So this is a kind of what the point I was talking about earlier. You notice the first thing I did was not really evaluate Sparky and Medic by their strengths, but I was kind of looking at, hey, my tier 1 hero, what's their strength like? Well, Cultist is like the strongest hero on my roster right now, so I'm a lot less inclined to get rid of him here. Okay, choose another curse. Add pain to all sides with exactly 3 pips or tracked. Upon death, summon a wolf. Done. Okay, now there's 2 characters. I'm sensing a theme here. So there are 2 characters we need to keep alive here. We'll have to, before every fight, kind of see, because there'll be certain fights where, like, enemies are more likely to target, like, top and bottom heroes, or against, like, Hexia, there'll be, like, mana burn on your bottom hero, so we will have to, readjust, most likely, a little bit later. Something to keep in mind. It's good that I say it out loud, too, because, a lot less likely for me to forget. I think locking this region is fine. Actually, it's probably your best side to lock in here. Bramble makes your side single use as well. Medic has 4 useless sides here on turn 1, so we'll settle for this one. And we can patch up Cultist after this. We can proc the focus from the Squire. And you can honestly kind of leave the rat be. I mean, but then again, this is basically free, so. But if I'm going to do that, I might as well finish off the rat, right? I suppose we'll do that. It doesn't really matter how you do it. That's still 2, right? Yeah, okay, good. we're just fine. I just, honestly, it's just, like, it's such a breath of fresh air to be playing hard mode again. Like, it's very nice. It's very nice to be back here. It's refreshing. No matter what, this is still going to be my go-to mode. At the end of the day, it's like, it's fun to, like, kind of dial in and try hard and you know, really test my mettle here. But the main reason to play this game really is to just chill, hang out, especially here in the recording booth. I say a recording booth, it's a bedroom, but you know what I mean. Hang out, talk with you guys. I can't really do any of that in the harder difficulties. At least not right now. Maybe when I get a little bit more better at the sort of stagecraft of the thing, when I can do like the thinking in the game and then also keep up entertainment. Hopefully this is entertaining. I am up against a slime and a snake. I am not in the business of these two items, I don't think. Let us go for random. Kilt is very good. Kilt is very good. Look at that. It copies the right side onto the rightmost side. I'm a big fan of side replacers in general. I like consistency on my units, my soldiers. Boom, 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 boom. Good set of rolls. I was supposed to use more of the keyboard commands too. I don't know. I can never get used to the keyboard. I just see a cursor and I click things and it's all good. It's nice and easy. How do I want to distribute this damage? I think I can do like such. I could have preemptively redirected this pain onto the squire like so. Yeah, that might be better. That seems good to me. Yep. Don't have to think about it too hard. Dun, 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 dun. Very good. How are you guys? Not that you can respond or anything, but how are you? How's your summer been? Are you staying cool? Are you staying cool? Are you drinking water? I'm genuinely like, listen, I want to make sure you guys are all right, you know? Do you have water? You can actually pause the video at any time and go get some water. Go get some water. Do I have water? I do. Okay. It's called Video On Demand. On Demand. What am I picking here? Is it time to say goodbye to Cultist? Ooh, I don't want to. He's so good. Look at that shit-eating grin. I'm not a huge fan of Guardian. I'd be much more in the business of Guardian if we could have like a steel, like a scrapper, you know, where we could make use of like steel, get like a 6 damage punch in with the engage shield, 1, 2, beep bam bop, shampoo, conditioner, jab cross combo. But unfortunately, we got this idiot here. I didn't mean it like that. What are we picking? We're picking... Oh, I'm so torn. I am so torn. I think we just pick Glacia. I think it's time. I like Glacia a lot. I like this on-demand weekend. On-demand weekend. Now, where do we give these things to, huh? Good question. In general, probably your... Actually, I mean, Glacia has 9 HP. You could just kind of keep this on your blue here, like this. No one else can really use the HP for value so much. So, I think we just keep the configuration like this. And let us proceed. Let us proceed. Once more unto the breach. Nice, nice engage. That's 4 damage on the snake. Squire can save himself here. Very good. Kaboom. Pick that off, and very nice. Close call, Squire, but we are right as rain. Very good. Let's pick up damage here. You could pick up the weekend just for the 1 damage onto the slate here. It's all the same. I think I'll play it like this though. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Very good. Quick and quiet. And he leaves into the night. Choose an item. Whetstone. +1 pip to all basic damage sides or heat. Whetstone on Thief is pretty good in the short term. We still have odds for like Veteran. You have like Warden to make use of this basic sword. It's very difficult to get heat value, I feel like. We don't have AoE shielding, so sometimes simple Whetstone, that's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be, and Thief is just hitting 3s. Not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby. Give me engage, gladiator. 2 damage engage. Ooh, do you lock this 2 regen here? Again, there's only 2 playable sides. I think you're supposed to settle for this, actually. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Can we kill the quartz? We can if we play this focus side differently, right? You do... No, actually... what's the target of the last dice? So... Does that apply to allied? How do I make this 1? Ah, see, you make the focus 1 on purpose. This does... ×2 versus the target of the previous dice this turn, right? So you purposely interweave another dice to make it hit 1 on purpose, not 2, to get to this little X, right? So we can kill the quartz and get perfect lethal on him. That's slice and dice, baby. Anyway, that's not the slogan of the game. Could be 10 if you're looking for a slogan. What's happening to you? Oh, right. Look at this, our curse. So notice, by the way, we're like 20 minutes in, and I haven't really noticed the effects of any curses, really. But now, for the first time, I'm like, oh, this thing. And that's kind of a good sign. It's like we chose a good set of curses that doesn't feel impactful, you know? Like, I'm just noticing now, there's this curse. This is a pretty good value cleave heal. It gets them out of that threshold as well. So that's pretty good. In fact, we can even set up the stun here. Do we want to stun? There are sometimes where you want to save the stun as well. But I think it's okay to do it now, because I don't want to waste the 1 mana, and then we also still have chill, like worst case, we can chill as well. Okay. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Nice. Nice. Ranger Pilgrim. Ranger Pilgrim. I used to be a really big fan of Pilgrim. He's such a unique gray, because he doesn't provide shields in the traditional sense, right? Instead, he has all these like unique little toolkit, right? The double stuns with the 9 HP, not so bad. The reuse is obviously very strong. He just has these 3 sides, which are like less good. A lot more valuable if you have someone like a Berserker who has like pain on his sides, and he can shield the pain sides, right? So Berserker can just int in without falling over. So very like specialized gray. Definitely still has his uses, but I think it's a ranger angle. I do like my ranger as much as I like this swordsman angle we had going on here. Ranger is a nice natural upgrade. We can even do... What do we want to do? Well, Loetta Soda doesn't do anything, but... Keep it on ranger. So now ranger cannot miss. I like that. Fanatic Bell. This is a fight where you just have to stay alive, basically. The enemies will kill themselves. So, the goal is to stay alive. We also take 1 damage at the end of each turn to all heroes. That is Bell's effect. So, the Medic's cleave will be very good. Not this first turn, unfortunately, Medic. I didn't get the memo there. But, it'll be quite strong in the second and third turns. Can do it like this, I suppose. Glacia is sitting very, very comfortable at 12 HP here, so not too shabby. The imps are among us. That's a great 4 damage. That kills the imp in 1 go. Very good time to roll it. The Fanatic is dead on board, so no need to worry about this. Another great cleave, just like I said. So honestly, it's a good solid team. Everyone's kind of doing their jobs, working their roles. I feel pretty good about this. So let's pick this off now. We can just do it like this, I suppose. Where's the highest value? Like this. And just shield here. Oh, we can even do this chill. Look at that. You could save it for, you know, something else. But, I mean, the Bell's pretty much dead anyway, so... Don't want to deal with the extra ad. Right. Grab this guy. And it's not. Let's try to speed this up here. It is all but over. Very good. Excellent fight. Well done, everyone. 9 out of 20. Choose an item, Jester Cap or Whiskers. Oh, Whiskers. These caps are fun. These caps are really good when you have curses that have like blank sides. You remember when we were looking at the curses, there was like top and bottom blank, for example, but the Jester Cap will override that. You see? If we have curses that have like, yeah, anything that like mitigates your side, items that have like negative effects, right, on some of the sides, caps will override that. So pretty cool. It's a nice little pocket. You have just a pocket Jester in hand. Our little pocket jester. Honestly, I kind of like that over Squire. Your early gray really doesn't really do anything anyway, so... And also, I mean, obviously, going from tier 1 to tier 2 is quite nice. Nice little early power boost, so we will happily take that. That is a dead imp. Very good. These engages have been hitting very, very nice. It's up to you which ranger attack you want to go for. Obviously, the gold bow would be the best here, but we'll get value all the same. We do have a couple extra rerolls, so I can greed out a little bit here. Ah, a shame. A shame. That is okay. 4 into 1. Let us... How do you want to do this? Fortunately... Yeah, my gladiator is taking quite a beating here. You could... This is probably the highest value chill you're gonna get, honestly, just stopping this poison. Yeah, same damage as the burst too anyway, right? So... It is alright. The backline is almost exposed here. Nice bow here. Very, very good. And yeah, just going through the motions. Just another day in the office. We are halfway done. We are halfway done already. Sometimes there are these like sort of 0-point curses, if you will. They're not curses, they're not blessings. They're sort of like neutral parameters. Add lucky and +2 pips to the top side. Pips are randomized between 0 and 2. So again, I like my consistency, so let us not take that. We have a choice between Clerk and Bard here. In general, I am a big fan of Clerk. Your gray being able to give you mana is a big, big thing. Now, you could, again, just... You know, it's up to you which source of... Which kind of mana you want to give. You could even do this, maybe. Maybe this is the move here. I'm not seeing a whole lot of valued medic, especially in a fight like this. Lots of little ones that we just want to pick off quick and easy. On the longer fights, right, that we can drag out, then medic's value becomes much more apparent. But here, early on, I think just having the early mana gen and being able to just like wave clear the board will do very nicely. And this is a fight where I want to roll the cleave here, pick out 2 illusions and get some grave damage in one fell swoop. So if you don't mind, Ranger, thank you very much. Fortunately, this is not a good fight for engage, but it's all really the same. Just 1 pick of damage here. We'll do just fine. We'll do it like this. Actually, no, sorry. I was of the opinion that for some reason I thought engage wouldn't multiply on this kind of HP. I was mistaking it for the tough HP. It is not the same. This is intangible. This is tough HP. Now, unfortunately, our ranger is taking a bit of a beating. How do you want to do this? Burst is ugly, huh? It is really ugly. Unfortunately, there's no way to take out the shade. There's no good way to take out the shade. It's very awkward. As much as I really want to sort of like take these guys out, right? But oh man, this is ugly. Burst to save the ranger. This is like the first intersection of this run that I've had to like stop a little bit and think. We've been smooth sailing up into this point. So yeah, you can just kind of go down the fast lane and use the mana to pick out these guys. But the ranger is so good in this fight, and just keeping him alive here, even if it looks ugly with the burst, I think it'll do. You can even preemptively cleanse this so that Clerk doesn't suffer the 1 weaken, maybe? That might be the highest value cleanse. Actually, this is highest value. Get the shield here. So it's a little, you know, gets us out of gas here. We have no mana in the tank. Not that we could hold much mana anyway. But this shade's on 1. The only main problem is this shade here, who's still healthy. And we didn't break any intangibility of this shade. So that's kind of the issue here. The shade is going to go again on the ranger, right? So... Is there any way I would have want to play this differently? It's just unfortunate that Clerk X'd out, but what can you do? What can you do? This is always happening. This cleave is always happening no matter what. And it doesn't matter which of these shades that you go for here, really. Yeah. Yeah, I think no matter how you slice it. How you slice it. No one's ever said that before on this show. How you slice it. Anyway, no matter how you slice it, I think it's always double burst there. And we'll pick it up on the next turn. Next turn is a new day. We'll figure it out. Okay. So with this shade dying, 4, Ranger is going to be just fine after this side. He gets full value to the heal and shields. That's quite nice. Insulated against this shade. We'll be able to kill the grave this turn as well. So, yeah, okay. We'll be just fine. Gladiator, if you don't mind. Ooh, not great. That's okay. That's okay. We can do it like this. If we take out the bones, the grave dies as well. We can do it like this. It's a little ugly, but actually not so much because the bones will sort of clean out the fodder here, and Gladiator is kind of left with this this 2 shields. So unfortunately, we weren't able to proc the shade again, but we will be just fine. I think we'll be okay. I don't think he wins these. Verily, I do not think he wins these. Okay, he is out. Do you, brave adventurer, wish to face on a quartz and a militia for a pair of nunchaku? I don't think so. I think I'm good. I think I'm alright. You alright? It's alright. Yes, me son, you got there. Marshall? I'm doing that Australian man from Pacific Rim. I don't know his name. Anyway, treasure chest. Wow, I haven't seen this item in like forever. Add horde and single use to the left side. +1 pip for each unequipped item. After using this side, replace it with a blank. That doesn't sound very good. I cleanse the top and bottom sides. You can go all in on this engaged side for 6 damage. It's just sometimes you X out. Honestly, when am I ever locking this side anyway? Fuck it. We go all in. Check that out. 6 damage. We'll hit it. We always hit it. And this is just ×2 versus targets with shields, which is very, very, very rarely ever doing anything for you. It's funny against golems, and it's kind of it, really. So, man, if only I took treasure chests, bro. I'd have these 2 items in the bank. Man. Anyway. We can get a stun onto the Wiz. Thanks to our good friend Ranger. Very nice. If we're stunning the Wiz, we don't have to weaken so much. We could weaken this poison as well because there's no chance for killing the ghost. I could have rolled down further for the engage. Do you do that? I think you do, actually. I think you roll once for the engage side. You have to play for it. You have to try. Clerk is just fine mitigating this. Do you keep this weaken here? Roll the engage. It's going to be useless if I roll the engage, but I can't assume that I will roll the engage. But if I roll the engage, I'm happy anyway because the ghost is dead. So as a safety net, it's nice to have this weaken. Or I can just do the 2 damage chill. Actually, yeah, it's best to just chill it anyway. This is the highest value this chill is going to get to completely mitigate the poison on turn 1. So, with that knowledge, I don't need to keep it. I can roll for the shield. Oh, baby, it's so good. Just like that. Just like that. We had it all planned out. Very good. Very nice. Look at this team, man. Look at this team. We're doing great. We can keep the cleave here, too, just to pick off that Wiz. Why not? Why not? The fun is over. You don't have to do anything else. It's all done. All done. We're on our way home. Warlock. Warlock might be... I was gonna say best character in the game. That's a bit... I mean, it's Warlock is very strong. I love Warlock. I love Warlock a lot. Let's do it. Glacier did a great job. Glacier did a great job. Cannot complain. I think I still don't mind using it. It's kind of... We're back on sort of like the... it's like cultist all grown up, right? Utilizing health as a resource. These pain mana signs. Longer fight here with the Lich. You know what? I genuinely didn't even remember that I had Jester cap on. I kind of don't mind keeping this cap on, honestly. Even this is like sort of a longer fight, like I said, where the cleave heal would be valuable. It's not the damage I really fear. The thing I fear about this fight is the petrify. And we don't... Oh, we do have 1 source of cleanse here. We do have 1 source of cleanse. I like Jester here, I think. Okay, let's do it. Opens with bones. Strap in, everyone. It's the Bone Factory. The bones, 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 the bones. That is the theme song of Lich. Do you roll for this engage? I think you settle here on this too. Oh my god, Gladiator does it again. How does he do it? How do I maximize this bloodlust value? You do it by doing this, and I think that's all I can afford to do. Because this is going to be like this. I'm going to burst like this. If only I could blaze the Lich, huh? Unfortunately, that cannot happen. I have to do this, which is kind of ugly. It's a little ugly. But it's a very good turn 1. I cannot complain about this turn 1. God, we're right back where we started. All that for what? All that for what? Now do it again, Gladiator. I dare you. I double dog dare you. This weekend's gonna be annoying next turn. Honestly, I think I'm just rolling down Clerk for his cleanse. I don't really care. Even if he misses, I don't really care so much. I don't care so much. Oh, well. It came back to bite us. That's okay. That happens sometimes. It does happen. He did roll his cleanse though, huh? Kind of neat. How you want to do this? Probably like this, and then like this, and then... Ooh, this could be a great light angle here. Actually, yes. So, one hero is not going to be cleansed. Who is the least valuable cleanse target on the periphery? Weirdly enough, it might be Warlock, because his pip value is so high, he doesn't really care about a -1. Everybody else cares more about a -1. So you could do this, and then this. You see what I mean or nah? See what I mean or nah? Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, big hits. Big hits for the squad. I think you save these. Hold on, for the bone to be printed, right? You do this, and you go pop. And then can I make him print another one? I cannot, unfortunately. I can't get the engaged to line up to kill this ad, but that's okay. Still, we were putting out great pressure onto the Lich Queen. Look at this sad little bow. Look at this sad little bow. 1 damage ranged. What do they do to you, Ranger? Gladiator's just hitting though, huh? My goodness, what a unit. And then Warlock with the finish. Oh, never mind. I thought it was over. It's not over. The real boss is here. Oh no. Sources say he wins he does not win these. Okay, very good. Very good. Determination. This is first turn cannot die. This is good for, like, again, berserkers, barbarians, and the like that hurt themselves. Add 6th to the 3 right sides. ×2 if this is the 6th dice you use this turn. It's possible with, like, cantrips shenanigans. Nothing really here. I guess we're going with little items again. Oh, there's our mana. We can now store 100. Yes, you heard it here. 100 mana. Thanks to revolutionary golden cup technology. You've got mana? We've got a place for it. Don't think I need this. Well, you could do it like this. Whoa. So once in a while, if Gladiator's about to die... Actually, if he's about to die, this is not going to do much damage, huh? Why would you ever... Anyway, whatever. It's an option. It's something. It is a side that does something, right? That's the point. Sometimes you just need a side that does something in a pinch. I just have to remember now that I moved this thing over to a clerk, and I have to remember that Warlock cannot die. He's not allowed to die. Literally. Literally, he cannot die. Everyone good? Everyone understands the terms and conditions of the assignment? Very good. Am I scared of this fight? I could be scared of this fight. I could be in the business of being scared of this fight. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Anything to cleanse? You can do like this. Check this out. Check this out. You go pop. He's so healthy. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's take this. Let's take this, and let's roll it down. Roll it down. Perfect. Settle. I think we will settle. Oh, Warlock. It's all right. Where do you want to punch 6 into? You can kill the blind in one go. You're wasting 1 damage, but the blind isn't very threatening either. Probably the demon is the biggest threat. I think you save mana. We're looking to build mana to just one-shot the alpha next turn, right? It's exact lethal. Yeah. Whereas you can't do that with a demon because he has this, like, magic defense HP, right? That has to be removed by dice damage, so... He'll summon a wolf, but that is okay. Summon a wolf no matter what. We do this, and we poke 2 into the demon, I think. Anything else? Any questions? Warlock? You want to do something? Okay, next turn. Next turn. He's got us. Next turn, he's got us. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, good enough. Okay. So that's a dead alpha. He's just gone. Removed from the equation. The wolf that was. He's no longer with us at this time. And let us do perhaps something like this, and then how much mana you want to greed? All of it, all the mana, because then you can do bam, and then you can do bam, and then you can do, ooh, you can't kill the demon. I think you're supposed to kill the demon here. Yeah, I think you're supposed to kill the demon. That makes a lot more sense. Yes, this makes a lot more sense. We don't have to do anything. He's running on his own accord. Goodbye, my child. 14 out of 20. Stoic doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor in the house. And this doctor is no clown. We are keeping the Jester's cap off. Do we want him on anything? I don't think so. What are you up against? Ooh, the thorns. Thorns. Ranger, Gladiator, you're up here in this engagement. We will provide support. Okay. Yeah, nothing to it, really. I think we're doing just fine. We're kind of coasting, cruising. Everything's looking solid, hunky-dory. You could open with regen here on Clerk. Clerk has a maximum of 108, by the way, HP. So you can regen for days. What's our plan for the Thorns? Well, one is dead on board, which means the Clerk is safe, healthy. That's like the first thing you look at. It's like, oh, what's going on here? Are we healthy? Are we alive? Can I get a status report? I think I will take the regen. Ah, we can kill both Thorns if we like. If you would like. You could save them to try to get overkill for the bandit, right? Like if I land engage here, you could one-shot a Thorn and then make the bandit flee. But I think since I didn't roll that, I'd rather just get the Thorns out of the way now while I'm able to do so without any casualties. And I think honestly regen on the Warlock is more important here. That leaves us with 4 mana that I don't really need to do anything here. This Golden Cup's quite nice, actually. You could cleanse. You could cleanse. There is incoming one poison here. So, honestly, you could just do this if you'd like. I think we're just fine. We're just fine either way. Now, if we get enough mana for Blaze, this fight ends in 1 shot. I need 2 mana. I need mana out of Warlock or Clerk, and we win the game. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Yeet! I don't know if yeet is the appropriate automatopoeia for like a big fireball. It probably doesn't go yeet. Alright. Moving on. Pair of Kings. Add pair to the top and bottom sides. Ooh, this can be quite nice, actually. This can be quite nice because... Top and bottom sides, we have things like regen. We have mana gain. Some on a single use. Hammer. Let's see if this is the same for previous. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. You ever just look at stuff? I look at stuff. I like looking at stuff. I think so, right? I think so. You can put it on Gladiator too if you like. You can put it on Clerk too if you like. This fight, we have to be a little bit careful here. And basically, our win condition for these fights is build Warlock enough mana so that he one-shots the biggest threat, right? That's kind of the idea. And it's very possible to do that on turn 1, especially with the Clerk too. We're not just relying on Doctor. Is there a world where you put Jester Cap on like Ranger and just say fuck it? Or Gladiator? Gladiator's been so good, dude, with this side. Honestly, the correct play is probably to put Jester Cap here, just to like basically guarantee you blaze something turn 1. That's probably the correct play. If I just didn't even consider that until now. You probably at home, one of you in the comments section, would have thought about that. But identifying your win condition and playing to that. But it's okay. It's all right. Oh, I kind of like Kilt on Doctor actually. To that effect, playing for that win con. Increasing the likelihood that we can roll the mana that we need on turn alpha. You could try it. You could try this if you want. I'm down. Ranger with a little job change, a little mid-dungeoneering job change. Went from archer to spellcaster. Alright. Oh, okay. This is a fight where you have to be a little bit careful, because Chomp, his effect is that when he gets hurt, initially, the first 5 pips of HP, he reflects damage onto the top. And then the last 5 pips of HP, he reflects damage onto the bottom. So Warlock not only has to be contending with that, but also his pain sides, and then he has this little guy you remember here, right? So, it's fine. You can still keep it on Warlock. It's just something to be mindful of. Something to be aware of. You could perhaps look to put this somewhere else. But I think as long as I know that, and the fact that I've vocalized that out loud, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Look, they're not even interested in him. They have no interest whatsoever. I need 2 mana, and it's donezo. This Basilisk is going on a big vacation. Do I want to keep... This is a very juicy heal shield side. So when the dust settles, and when I invariably get the mana I need to blow up this Basilisk, what do I want on hand? Probably this, honestly. Yeah. And there's our mana. Perfect. So. Am I going for chomp damage? Because I have this shield side, I can play for some chomp damage instead of going for here, but then... Well, let's do this first. So now if I punch this into chomp... Ow, Ranger. Ow. E. Ooh. I kind of like that. I want to keep the Ogre till last because I don't want to proc these little pips. And these little pips means that he does more damage. More damage. Now, unfortunately, I can't do this play because I need to shield for Gladiator. You could do it with the 1 light here. Full value would be on Ranger because he gets the value of the heal and the shield. But then it's more sensible just to do that, I think, in bank 3. Doesn't that look nice? That looks nicer. That looks good. Yeah, being able to just, you know, send someone out the door, a high value threat out the door on turn 1 with Blaze is very strong. It's very strong. Right. Okay. You could just Blaze the Ogre, I suppose. We could just do it again. You want to see me do it again? I can do it again. He's gone. He's gone. I could reroll Gladiator for damage, but it is okay. He is not a problem. Barbarian and Valkyrie. These two would be good together, but I have them in the same pool here. I am not a fan of Volk. A lot of people like Volk. Volk is really cool. Love the helmet, but Volk doesn't really do anything. No one else is dying. That's what you have to realize from Volk. Barb. I already have 1 character that's beating the shit out of themselves to make value. Can I handle 2 characters that do that? I don't know about Barb. I don't know about Barb. He's not bad. I don't know if I have the resources for him, though. Then again, he's just Barb. He's just a big dude. Even if he just smacks one thing once and then he just shuts up, that's kind of all you need. We also have these region sites as well to patch him up after the fact. Sorry, I just want to think a little bit here. I could random. If I random, then see. Okay, Dr. Warlock got set, so it's these 3, right? Too many variables at play. I don't know. You could like random into like roulette, worst case, you know, not have a left side replacer. I think Barb is okay. I'll take Barb. I think that's just fine. Can I get Clover value on anything? Not really. Not really. Maybe a call for Warlock, but honestly don't want to move things around. Wow, I have 4 items in my, just in my trunk here. Where's that treasure chest item? It would have gone absolutely wild here. Is this fight where you want to put the Jester Cap on? I kind of like having the cleave. I like having the engage bow for sure. This isn't a fight where I need to blitz out a big dude. In fact, if I do that quickly, the ranger just falls over. So I think we can just chill out and keep ranger as a ranger. Uh-oh, that's a lot of spiders. You always summon that many spiders? That is a lot of spiders. What's up with that? What's the deal with that? Okay. Cleave plus Bloodlust is very good. It's not an engage, but then if I roll, I can play for Bloodlust on Warlock as well. I have this. It's turn 1 regen, but I think I still want to go for mana here. I think so. Warlock misses the boat. That's okay, it happens. That happens, buddy. It's all good. You can burst spider and put 5 into the Tarantus not to waste the 1 damage, I suppose, but then it leaves you with no mana in the bank. In the bank. We're taking 1 poison. Do I want to take 1 poison? Not really. But I can only cast this once a turn. Do I want to use it now? I can give him value out of the cleave as well if I'm doing this. You could do it like this, and you could do it like this. I think I'm okay with that. It's a lot of spiders, huh? That's okay. After Slime Horde, this is just a small backyard barbecue compared to the slime army that I was dealing with not moments ago. So we'll be just fine, I think. Although Warlock, remember this little critical minigame here. Little minigame of keep your blue alive. We need to be very, very careful. Very careful. To that effect, I think you're supposed to keep this 2 shield here. I'm X'd out on 3. It's all really the same here. 2, that's 2 mana burst here. Obviously this would be better. Maybe you can do 1 roll for it. It's risky. I have to learn to settle more. I think. I don't have any extra. Actually, I do. No, I don't have the Jester cap. I thought I had rerolls. I took that cap off. So, I think you take the 2. That guarantees Warlock stays alive as well. That's the thing. Do you take the regen at this point? I just need to deal with the ads basically here. 2, 4. Maybe you do take the regen. You're also getting 4 regen. I think I can do that. You could cleave and then build this Bloodlust up further and just to really punch Tarantus in the mouth. But I'm also not killing any of the spiders, and I need to kill the spiders. How am I killing the spiders? Warlock needs to roll something, is the question. That's the answer, that's not the question. We found something. We found the best in slot. Best in slot roll. Ka-ching. Very good, Warlock. Now, if you do this, you no longer have Ranger. But, Tarantus is dead. You see? That's the exchange. The exchange. Do you wish to make that trade? Honestly, I think we'll be alright. Sorry, Ranger. That's this Tarantus fight for you. Orange be gone technology. Uh-oh, don't do that. Don't do a little silly, Barbarian. It's not time for a little silly. Not yet. Uh-oh, that's also kind of silly. 6 damage pain just to kill a spider? That seems a little excessive, Barb. That seems a little excessive. There's 3 better sides that you could roll. So I think I will roll. I'll keep this. That's more like it. That's more like it. Okay. You can keep this on Warlock, so he's fine. He's taking this blue, so that's the least priority spider. You could do this, you could do this, you could do bam, bam, bam. Not enough mana. Okay. That's good. Alright, we are clear. We are clear, is what I'm trying to say. We are out of the woods. Out of the woods and over the hills. Very nice. I can just finish this off here, like this, like this. Look at me using the keyboard shortcuts. It's so much nicer if I use them, but I'm gonna keep telling myself that I should use them, and I won't use them. How's that? We have Sushi, and then we have Termin Predator. Termin Predator. Era to all mana managing sites. It's cool on Doctor, actually. It's quite cool on Doctor. But Sushi is Sushi. Sushi is Sushi. This just in. Dun 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 dun, because I'm never casting this death side anyway, so that is nice. We also can now play to roulette if we want. Ranger is a hurtin' here, but that's all right. This is a fight where I'm going to blow the absolute daylights out of Troll, so I think we'll do this. He also has the dodge side for what it's worth. I mean, yeah. Anything else? No, I think we're all right. Ranger, no! It's gonna be okay, Ranger. We'll get you out of there. Bring him home. This is this is 6 points of value. I gotta keep this for our boy Ranger. I do need to find 2 mana, which I absolutely will. So that's for reroll here. I think Bloodlust is not... I want to keep the Bloodlust, but I think it's more important that I keep odds for the reroll to hit the 2 mana. So I will reroll now at this position. Ooh, I do not hit 2 mana, but I'm going to hit it right now. Oh, no! He said, not hitting the mana he needs to cast Blaze. That's... Okay. Fine. Fine. Have it your way. Have it your way. You can double up on the region, but only if you cast a Naked Bloodlust like this. And I don't know if I want to do that. What am I doing with enemies on this turn? This is a tough turn. It's fine, but yeah, maybe I am just casting a Naked Bloodlust to do the full regen here. But now Warlock is regenning 4 for end of each turn, so he is chilling. He is chilling. Inflicting pain on Barbarian. Do I want to... I can kill a Wisp here. Maybe it's more important to kill this Wisp. Pain on Barbarian is like, whatever, dude. He's always hurting himself. He's already depressed. You can't make him more depressed. It doesn't cancel out. That's not how it works. Then again, I don't care about the bones either. I think you still kill that Wisp, because then he can cast these sides without pain. And that's nice. We'll keep him healthy. Warlock is not healthy, but he will be regenning. Okay, not an amazing turn 1, but we will do just fine. We will persevere. There's that mana that I wanted last turn. We can honestly like super slow play this. There's no real rush here. Like, because the Fanatics are killing themselves, they're dying off. Like, honestly, I'm happy just to actually lock in the region now that I see the board state here. 8 damage pain. Let's not do that. That is not necessary, my friend. We do not need that kind of behavior here. That is we don't need to do that. That is not necessary. What are you dying to? This bones? No more, says the Barb. No more. And at this point, we will prevent the bone spawn. And now we're just left with these 3 goofballs here. These goofballs. These absolute galoombas across the way from me here. Okay. Doctor! There's that curse kicking in. It's so sick. It's so sick. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, let's see what it looks like before I commit my last reroll here. Oh, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, wouldn't you say? Assassin Keeper. Assassin Keeper. I like Keeper a lot, actually. I think it's a very solid pickup. You did good. Clerk, you did good. Let's do it like this, I think. Not many changes are required. I think we're just fine in this position. Double checking items. All good. Yeah, I want to keep the kilt on Doctor for odds of mana. Okay, very good. Very good. Ranger, no! Oh, what a dodge. He's going absolutely sick with it. Alright. Fair play, man. Fair play. If that's the way you want to... That's the way you want to do it. So that's the way you want to do it, eh? Yeah. I think we can roll down for something a little bit less destructive, Barb. A little less destructive. I don't have a lot of explosive power on this first turn, but again, with the Golden Cup, we can bank a lot of mana and guarantee the Blaze on the second turn. And with this dodge buying us that time, I think we can do exactly that. Now, the poison on Keeper is a little unfortunate, and I really don't want to be committing my Liquor onto Keeper, although I am getting full value out of the heal because of the Golden Cup max HP. So, it's actually not even that bad. Yeah, I just don't see a reason to go Pain here, because we're going to be blazing out one of the Basilisks, so we can just chill. I don't need to Barb. I don't need Barb to send it until it's absolutely necessary, right? So, yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. we can commit to doing this, because put damage on Chomp now because Ranger has a dodge on this side, right? Oh, I do have Blaze Mana. I don't know why I thought I didn't have Blaze Mana. Obviously, because of Bloodlust. Huh, there was a Basilisk there. He is no longer with us. He is, taking a long walk up a short pier. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. 2 mana go! 2 mana go! Ah. Look at that. It's a lot of mana. I can do it like this, I suppose. Yes. Very good. This will probably make him run. Very nice. 19 out of 20. So this is the last fight. We want to try to take precautions not to lose any units here, so we don't want to go incapacitated into the final fight. Do you understand? Good. +1 pip for each ability used this turn. Man. Boarhide, +2 to top and bottom. It's okay. None of this is amazing. Honestly, you could just Boarhide Ranger to just make sure that he can get good enough mana for the blazes. That honestly might be the play. Like, just like this. Like, it's not an amazing use, but it's like, sometimes that's all you need. I just need this extra mana. Now, unfortunately, we can't blaze these demons. That is very annoying. That is actually very annoying. Hey, Bora's pretty good with cleaves. Just realized. Under the curtains, we realize there's been an archer here this whole time. We may forget that that's the case, but he is here. Honestly, you could put Clover on him, too. 3 damage engage. He has good odds to not hit this side. He won't hit it. He wouldn't do it. Not when I'm around. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I need to make sure I keep little chips of damage like this. Very good to break off the magical defense pips. I don't know what to call these. Whatever. Magical defense pips. That doesn't roll off the tongue. Oh well. This is good. Yeah, steel side. It'd be nice if they were both casting the AoE, and then I roll the repel, and then I go ting, and then I repel, and then I break off both of the magical defense pips in one fell swoop. And then I rescue the princess, and we go home, and that's it. Anyway, not today. Give me mana, please. Thank you. Okay. I do have Blaze, so I can just absolutely go sicko mode on a Caw here. I am overkilling it horrendously, but what if we don't do that? What if we just did like, what if we just did this? Oh, what if we just did? It's like 3 actions to kill a demon on turn 1, but it is a dead demon turn 1. Like, can you really complain? Yeah, it's okay. There's probably a better angle there, but I'm just happy to get a demon off the board, and I'll just play on from there, I think. That is okay with me. That is okay with me. I think so. I'm not going to think about it too much here. Can I kill these Caws? Because if I do it like... oh, shit. If I do it like this into... ooh... ah. Again, I'm at a point where I'm just like, I could have played that way better, but like, it's good enough. It's good enough. I recognize that we have much more HP, and we are here, amazingly, into the final fight. It's a long fight. This guy grinds you down. He grinds you down. So how do you want to approach this? It's definitely an agent pick. Is it? Agent's just so fun. Do I have any +1s? I do have +1s, but not where I want them to be. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I do have all kinds of +1s, but man, he would go absolutely wild if I had the right items. I have the wrong items. Alas. But he's still great. He is still great. You can even kill him if you'd like. I prefer that. The goal is basically, I mean, 1 blaze will break through two intangible pips here, right? The goal is to, ideally, if we can blaze every turn, right? Main thing is, if we can kill the wisps turn 1, kill the wisps turn 1, kill the wisps and we're good. That's the sleeper threat here. Let's evaluate this here. What's the best way of dealing with the wisps? I have these, I have Warlock plays. I don't have great ways to deal with the little wisps, actually. It's a little awkward dealing with little wisps. Warlock can still keep the glass helm just fine. He's not uniquely in trouble. There's this side which goes after heavy, which is the highest HP target, which is Barb. But sometimes it will be Warlock, so I have to keep that in mind. Inflict Exert. That's going to be annoying. Again, the main thing is that we don't have a source of cleanse on this team. That's the critical thing here. Well, okay, you have Doctor. You have Doctor. You obviously do have a source of cleanse, but I'm just looking at the sides themselves. Because it costs 3 to cleanse 1 unit, right? Sometimes that's all you need, though. Sorry, I'm just looking through this again. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm okay with this. This is a fight that we might want to try to get pair value out of the region because it's going to go long. We can do that by virtue of these repel sides, and that's kind of it. Not really good odds to hit it. But it's okay. Even casting a naked region at the right time is good enough. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think we'll be okay. Opening Exert, huh? Okay. Okay. We get our mana. That is fine. Wisps are doing wisp things. We have Blaze mana, but the thing is, I don't know if I can afford to Blaze. We'll see. A Repel, I could go Ting Ting into 2 Wisps. I could go Ting Ting into this and this. So it's not a great Repel either, but it would be more value than this shield side. I could get full value of the shield side if I put it on a Warlock, but the value that I'm looking for are dead Wisps. That's the most important thing. I have a lot of health to play with. The most important thing is that I play for these little ones like this. Okay, let's see what it looks like here. I still have 3 rerolls, by the way, so there's a lot of wiggle room here. So 6 damage Bloodlust is 1 dead Wisp. We have 6 mana to play for, and we also have 4 individual plips of damage here that we can work with. It would be best to kill these Wisps before they expand. Expand-O-Wisp technology. Gaining additional health. Okay, we'll see if... 6, 2, 4... I've committed to damaging these Wisps, so they should go. I can do this efficiently with 2 uses of this quad use. That leaves me with 2 uses here, and 5 mana in the tank. I can kill another Wisp. Honestly, it's probably better just to kill all the ones that are being like this. So I can do up to this. This is what I can do. Which, honestly, is pretty good. It's pretty good. I can do this, and then save bank the 2. I have 3 rerolls if I want to change anything about this position, but I think everyone rolled exactly what I wanted them to roll. You could have done something maybe with this... Oh, no, this is not the Dancer side, the Rampage. No, not this side, never mind. I think this is good. Now, this is the issue here. It's this Inflict Exert angle. So there was a call to save 3 mana to liquor a key target here. Maybe Warlock? Can I do that? Can I explore that angle here? Is that possible? Ooh, wait. I don't have the mana. Not with the way I played it, at least. Okay, if... Here's how we can see it. If this Wisp is inflicting pain on the Keeper anyway, and he's being exerted, so basically there's 2 reasons for me not to play a side on Keeper next turn. So Keeper's already out of it, and I don't value Keeper sides as highly as I do Dr. Warlock. So we can keep this Wisp alive if we need to, basically. And knowing that knowledge, that we can keep that Wisp alive, we can now maybe play for the Liquor? Because now there's no Wisp that's paining us. We can now play for Liquor on Warlock. So at least Warlock won't be exerted next turn. Is that worth it? You're letting this Wisp grow a bit, but I don't think that matters so much. I think the most important thing is to make sure Warlock can stay active. That could be wrong, but that's how I'm seeing it right now. Keeper's out of the turn for good next turn, but that's okay. I don't mind so much. Doctor's getting hurt too, but yeah, this could be wrong, but I want to play it like this, I think. Okay. This is good. I want him to cast this as much as possible, especially since he's full HP. The downside of playing it this way, I didn't break any pips on Inevitable, so, but I think clearing out these wisps is good enough for me. Now, Keeper's not doing anything this turn. He's not doing anything. Let's be clear about that. Although, if I lock this side and I roll, like, the highest damage pain side, it might be good enough, because he's not taking any pain from this side. He's only taking pain from these sides, so this is probably the best thing that he could have rolled. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep it rolling. Agent just does 4 damage a turn. I think that's it, really. It's a shame that we didn't find any boosters, but it's too late now. What I should be doing is looking at these shifter sides every turn. ×2 if I have shields. ×5 is the same pips, blah, 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 blah. That's not happening. This could happen for 6 damage. 2 mana to burst the agent to turn that into 6 damage. That's not bad. But then it's all the same, really, because it's 4 damage into the wisp plus the 2 mana there to burst to kill the wisp. So in that logic, it's the same. So I think it's okay to have this as flexible mana. 4 kills this wisp outright, but then it puts Barbarian in range. But then we're also killing this wisp as well. I still have many rerolls, odds for the Bloodlust, so we can do all that without hurting himself, is the goal here. Let's do things without violence. Let us settle this without violence. Perfect. Okay. So. We do it like this. What I really want to do is, it's about time. I need to put a Blaze into Inevitable. Like, this is the time to put the Blaze into Inevitable, and we can perfectly do that with this. So that's perfect, actually. We purposely don't cast these because I don't want them exerted. I don't value the 2 mana that highly. I need to keep myself alive next turn. And Inevitable, we broke through 2, killed the whips, and we should be just fine. He does heal. He does heal, but without his little bodyguards, I think we'll be okay. Self-poison. It's like poison, but it hits me instead of the target. Thanks, Agent. Thanks a lot. And also, death. In death I die. Yeah. Sounds good, man. Sounds great. You just keep doing you, brother. Hell yeah to that. Ooh. It's not a regen. I do need that regen at this point. We'll reroll again. Oh my god, I changed my resolution. By the way, I realized at some point in this recording, but like I'm recording my whole screen. Oh, I'm gonna have to, like, my whole desktop is showing. You hopefully won't see it in the recording because I would have, like, I've truncated it. I'll have to take a splice and only show you the windowed version, so the resolution might be out of whack compared to other videos. If it is, I'll apologize in the comments, but that's okay. We'll make it happen. Oh, what did I do there? I'm so sorry, Warlock. That is my bad, homie. We'll edit that out. We'll edit that out of the footage. Let's do it like this, and then... yeah, and then just bank, I suppose. Okay. Go. Long fight. Agent taking a beating. This plus something else will heal him, or save him, rather. We're getting full weakened on this turn. We have Blaze mana. I think I keep these. Keep the 6. How much is... this is 5. Alliteration ×2 versus targets with the same one as me. Petrify. Transforms 3 sides to stone this fight? Oh my god, if I land that side, I have to play for that side. That is an insane side. Come on, Agent. Come on, Agent. No! No! You fool. Okay. We're liquoring Agent here. We need to. We must. We must keep him healthy. He also will be befriended against the weaken here. Now, Warlock, we can also probably liquor him as well. How does this look? Oh, but I have exact Blaze mana? Yeah, I need to Blaze. Okay, and then we'll just kill him next turn. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That works too. Warlock's out of the equation, but I think the rest of the gang has this in the tank. Okay. Done deal. Done deal. All right. Nice, nice, nice. What is that, an hour 15? Ah, that's all right. That's all right. Good to be back. Hopefully that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Nice to be back into the swing of things, recording. I apologize, a little bit janky. I don't know if the audio is going to be a little bit weird. My fan's going. I'm going to have to fix the resolution. It's all a little bit crass, but it's a one-man production. What are you going to do? Thank you so much for tuning in, sticking with me. And yeah, I really will try to keep up more recordings. I genuinely do want to do them. It's a lot of fun. You just please bear with me because summer sucks. Summer sucks, but I will try my best. Let me know what you guys think, if you want to see certain kinds of content or whatever, right? So I do want to put out the best stuff that I can and keep the people happy. So anyway, that's all the rambling from me. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Until next time.